Social media.
Social media.
Social media.
Social media. Social media.
Instagram, Snapchat,
YouTube. Snapchat.
I don't have social media.
This is one of the rarest statements that American teenagers and adults hear. Everyone today is so enveloped in social media and what the random person you are stalking is doing, and it can be extremely dangerous while also beneficial.
Social media affects me because it affects my friends in a negative way. Like, see, sometimes I'll be trying to hang out with my friends, but then you have people going down Snapchat, opening them, like, it's as if, like, all of my friends have kind of become, I guess, consumed by it, and then me, a person who doesn't use social media, feels kind of left out, so to say, or I feel like the people that I once got, to spend more personal time with, I feel like they've become more, I guess, I don't know, just kind of addicted to social media. So personally, it doesn't affect me, but when I decided to get rid of social media, I came to a realization, like, I really do not care about any of the stuff in this feed, because I think I realized that I needed to start worrying about my own life rather than the random, unimportant things that other people were doing in their lives that really, because why do I care about one person's trip to Bermuda? Like, it just, to me, it seems useless almost.
Mm-hmm. I'd say I probably check my phone more than 20 times a day.
100, probably like a crazy amount.
I'd say more than 30. Yeah, it's probably about like a 50.
I don't really check it, I'm just always on it.
I use it a lot. It's a major aspect of my life.
Over 200. I'm on it a lot.
60.
I'd honestly say about 50. I check it a lot.
I do not check my phone that often. During school, maybe twice during lunch, and at the end of the day.
The average American checks their phone about 150 times per day.
150 times a day. If you're checking your phone 150 times a day, you need to get a life. Okay? Stop worrying about everybody else's life and start doing something in your life that you might even want to post. I mean, how do you do anything in life? What do you post if you're always looking at everyone else's posts? It's amazing. Your lunch, I mean, who cares about your lunch? This is what I ate for lunch. I don't care what they ate for lunch. Now, if they were choking, maybe I'd go help them if they're on their lunch, or I don't know.
We found that the average high schooler spends 22 hours per week on their phone, which is 1,144 hours per year and 89,232 hours per life, with an average American lifespan of 78 years old. You'll spend an average of 10.18 years of your life just on your phone. Just take a second to think about how much of your life is on your phone. I'm not here to make you stop using your phone and social media. I just want to warn you about it.
I mean, I use social media every day. I use it in my daily life. I use Instagram, Snapchat. I use it to connect with my friends. Gotta keep my streaks, I probably couldn't go a day without it.
Well, every day I go on Instagram, Snapchat. Sometimes I follow all the Buccaneers players, and it makes me happy whenever I see them post on Instagram. It's a very joyous sight.
And you?
Same as what he said, pretty much. Yeah.
Personally, I have an aunt in Switzerland, right? So like there's this app, WhatsApp, so you can like talk to people from different countries. So like it's easy to have this whole like family chat where we can like speak to them on like a daily basis.
Yeah. Social media affects me in various ways, as you see. I use Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter almost daily, and it's a very good thing in my opinion. However, it can become extensive.
Alright, in what ways?
Oh, in what ways? Well, sometimes maybe if you're on Instagram for too long because you follow too many accounts and you're just going to keep scrolling through all the posts from all the accounts, and eventually it kind of gets to be too much because you're going to keep looking at sometimes repetitive stuff, and even if everything's interesting, it could take long amounts of time. You could be scrolling through Instagram for like sometimes maybe 30 minutes because you gotta catch up on everything.
I think I use it to keep in touch with friends who are in other countries, or I use it to get news. Sadly, I have to say that. And then to just sort of keep up with people.
Do you ever find the news you find on social media is unreliable?
Oh, absolutely. So since I teach journalism, I'm always looking for fake news, or since the rise of fake news. And I'm finding more and more that I have to seek out multiple sources in order to verify whether or not it's a true or real story.
Do you believe that social media is antisocial?
No.
Why?
Well, there's other ways to communicate with your friends. Like back in the day.
But specifically social media.
Yeah, social media. Through social media, you can communicate with your friends through social media, comment on their Instas, send Snapchats back and forth. I mean,
That's
it's
not really
like
being social. You're just like.
Well, what do you define as social?
Me talking to you right now.
I don't think it takes away from being social in real life. I mean, I still talk to my friends. I go to basketball games, hockey games, football games.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you feel you need social media?
Probably around a 7, because I feel like I give it up.
How long do you think you could go without touching your phone if we asked you to?
Not very long.
If we didn't ask you, when do you think the next time you touched your phone would be?
Right now. You're making me want to do it right now, actually.
Do you think you're addicted to social media?
I wouldn't say I'm addicted. I say if someone forced me to remove my social media apps from my phone, I could probably do it without a problem.
Can you tell me what your 5 most used apps are and how much time you spent on all of them only on screen?
Yeah, my 5 most used apps are first Clash Royale, 3.9 hours.
Is that last 7 days?
That is the last 7 days. My second is Snapchat, 2.9 hours. My third is Instagram, 2.4 hours. My fourth is Safari, 1.3 hours. And my fifth is a game called OK, 45 minutes.
Do you have any other social media on there?
Well, would you classify email as social media?
Well, what about messages?
Messages, 40 minutes.
Alright, that's about 11.25 hours per week.
8 hours on Snapchat, 6 hours on messages, 3 hours on Instagram, 16 minutes on Spotify, and 3 hours on home and lock screen.
Can you give me 2 more?
Netflix, 54 minutes, and the phone, 2 hours.
20 hours in 1 week spent. That's almost a day. So the average human lifespan is 78 years. That means you spend 12 years of your life on your phone.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, like, so 11 hours on the screen?
Yeah, just tell us on
Are
screen.
you kidding me? I spent 11 hours?
In
What?
7 days. Can you read us the...
Okay, so 11 hours on Facebook, 5 hours on messages, 36 minutes on my mail, not 1.9 hours on Safari, 27 minutes on Snapchat, 5.5 hours on the phone, on the screen.
Lock screen.
On screen, I guess. 34 minutes on screen in Instagram. 3 minutes on the App Store. 1.8 hours on the home and lock screen.
Oh, we don't count that.
And then 9 minutes on Google Maps.
Alright, that's 24.9 hours a week you spend on your phone, and that's just those 10 apps. We didn't even count the home and lock screen because that's just like when it's on and in your pocket. But so the average human lifespan is 78 years. That'd be 12 years of your life on your phone.
Ah, that's astonishing. But that's the amount of time that I'm like. That's half the amount of time I'm at work. Like, so like I'm at work and then I'm at home on. What? That's crazy.
The lowest I think we've had was like 10 hours a week, and the highest was like 33 hours a week.
Okay. Well, and then when I'm here at school, like I'm teaching, so it's not like I'm even like a worker who has it, you know, at my desk. That's crazy. So it's actually my free time is taken up by Facebook. Well, no wonder why I don't have hobbies anymore.
I am on social media. It doesn't really affect me in any way. I don't use it a lot. I use it judiciously. I know a lot of people are on it all the time. I just don't even carry my phone around all the time. Usually I keep it in my coat pocket, so occasionally I'll check Instagram or I'll go onto Facebook to see what people are doing. I don't post that much. I read what other people are posting more than anything else. It can be a good tool for communicating with friends, but and I think it's fine if you don't overuse it.
It's pretty much just a good source of being able to talk to other people and being able to connect, and like if you need someone's help for any type of thing, it's an easy way to get in contact with them.
Okay. How long before bed are you on your phone, and what are you doing?
Usually like an hour, honestly, just going through my social media.
Yeah, that's what I do. Like last night, I spent like an hour going through World Star and looking at all the funny videos.
It's a way to share with your friends, keep them updated with your life, to become a more global society.
If they unfollow you, you unfollow them back.
Okay, when is the next time you check your phone?
Right now.
As soon as this interview is over. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Do you think you're addicted to social media?
Compared to other people?
I don't feel I am. I know many other people who have a lot more dedication to social media apps.
Do you think you're addicted to social media?
There might be bad effects on my life, so I guess I am addicted.
Does that make you want to rethink anything that you do on your phone?
Yeah, maybe you gotta spend less time on the thing.
Yeah, maybe you should.
How does social media make teenagers smarter?